Hey, RT Gaming here. How you guys all doing today? Today we're going to go over some all-star betting for the semifinals match, the next on Saturday. Hope you guys are all doing great. We had a nice upset against T5X on Sunday to get us our first win. That was big. We face WGS on Saturday. It will be definitely a tough matchup. T5X team is going to be going up against NWO. That'll be an interesting one to watch. We're going to go over some betting today. We're going to look over the groups. And then we're going to go over some of our Daybreak and our new Eden bracket that we're going to be going into. We'll be doing some giveaways today as well. So for Group 1 on Saturday, it's going to be WGS versus us, RAU. Then the other match is going to be T5X Titans team that put up a great fight, but we were able to pull out the victory against NWO team of 12-24. Let's take a look at Group 2. INM had that massive victory against WNV. Massive win. WNV got all the keys, but INM secured most of the buildings and held those longest. INM will be going against GV3 and WNV will be going against XXU. Now for betting on these matchups, right now RAU is looking like the underdog. We know it's going to be a very tight fight, but honestly when you're making these bets, you want to have a bet that's going to have the best potential outcome at the most coins returned. This being a pretty even fight, RAU would be a great bet. I know that's my team. I wish I could bet on us, but I can't. I feel like INM is going to be the victor easily in this matchup against GV3. Yep, J-Lou, I think you're the underdogs too, but you guys are technically showing up as the favored people right now. J-Lou is part of that NWO team in 12-24. I'll probably put my bet on T5X team. I know NWO is the underdog here, even though the betting at this point is saying NWO is the favored team. But I think I'm going to place my bet there. WNV, I think they're going to get the big victory against XXU. XXU just doesn't have the caliber players that WNV does. Let's go ahead and move to the Fearless division, where things get interesting. You have the 67E team that took the loss against FOWA in the first semifinal match. VKV, who's just been pummeling all their competition. They were our friends in 12-25 who migrated out of our bracket. The DTN team, I think it's going to be 67E that pulls out this win, as they are the favorites. VKV, they've beat the Ladies and Gentlemen team, I think, twice already this All-Star Championship. Yep, WGS is definitely strong. We know Further is a extremely strong player, and It's all about planning. We've seen how other teams have got strategical wins. This is a rematch right here that they are 1-1 overall. They've played each other twice. XZC got one win. FOWA got the other win in different matches. I think XZC is probably going to end up taking the victory, but it should be a good match nonetheless. DOW, I feel like they're going to dominate this match against the 9MB team. All these bets are pretty highly favored. There's nothing close, so some of those bets aren't the greatest spread value. Now we got the Vanguard division. This should be a good matchup, even though NKC looks to be highly favored. Forever team, they've been getting their wins and doing their dues. The ZZ7 team from 258, they are favored, but this is a better spread to bet on. If you're going to bet on a team, I would probably put my bet on them, even though they're already the favorite team, the favored. You'll get your most coins back out of that bet. The Mayhem Makers versus the State Keepers. That should be a good match. I feel like SXK is going to pull that one out. And I think we all know who's going to win this match against DPK and TW6. TW6, they're going to the highly favorites for the whole Vanguard division to take it all. In my opinion, for the Fearless division, I think BKV is going to be the winner overall as the champion. In the Perseverance division, with INM beating WNV, WNV can only get into the third place match now because it's the top one from each of the groups. Whoever's in the 1 spot with 3 will go into the championship, and whoever's in the 2 spot with 2 wins will go to the third place match. So INM's definitely the favorites. We played them. We fought as hard as we could. It was a good match, but they beat us. It might be a rematch if we can pull out a victory against WGS. This will be a very close match, I think, on Saturday. Like I said, for betting purposes, I mean, tending to take the underdog bets is always going to pay out better. Yep, Kraken and King Kong from 1254 team. They were their 2 strongest players. They moved to VKV, their bracket, in 1001. So the VKV team just got boosted with a couple other massive bases. Now going on to looking at let's look at our Daybreak right now. For our bracket right now that we are in, Dorix, I think RU has a good chance of winning if we can play it strategically. We know that WGS has some super heavy bases there, but we have our fair share of strong bases as well. Thanks, J. Lou. Appreciate it. let's look at our overall leaderboard right now. So this is our Daybreak Day 2 going on. We are doing the scavenger hunt portion. Currently waiting for durability to regain on my base, as we have completed, let's see how many we got left. We're at 89 out of 100. But for our overall Eden bracket, it looks like there's going to be 4 maps out of our whole bracket. And we are in the toughest map with WNV, INM, GV3, RAU. Our Eden's going to be definitely an exciting one. I think we did have a bracket merger with states 1291 to 1350. There's not as many of those teams that got lumped into our map. There's the 1299 PAW team, the 1314 9MD team, which is most likely going to be allying with the WNV team, as where a couple of their main players migrated from 1314. We also have the T5X team, NWO. I mean, our bracket our map is going to be pretty heavily loaded. WR9, that's our state mates. We plan to team with them, assuming we land on the same side. The Mac Cats, they always play their own guild. We've been on the same side as them for the past 2 seasons. They're a good team to have as allies. They do a lot of cleanup and helping tile fight. We unfortunately didn't get our flags and alt bases on this map. That went to a different map. But WGS, they are in the other WGS, XXU, HXN. Those teams are all in a different map in our bracket. So if you guys haven't already, go ahead and make some bets. You got to get them coins. You got to bet to win. No sense in not trying to place a bet and trying to win something to get extra coins. I've done all right with my bets. I've won a few, lost a few, but I've had some big gains on some of my wins that I do get. Betting on underdogs. I had this one that was a nice 10,800 gain coin. It's all about picking the right fights that you think are going to win, even though now it's getting to the final rounds where you know who's going to kind of win, other than a few of the close fights. I couldn't even bet on the INM WNV match because I thought it was going to be too close to call, which it was. I mean, the fact that WNV got all the keys and INM still won by 5,000, holding most of the buildings, that was huge. Yep, J. Lou, she's going to be on a different map. WGS is on the other map. JT, you haven't lost a bet yet? Have you just been picking straight winners? Betting 2,000 and getting 2,020 back? that's the thing. The way I see, I usually place 2 bets that are usually going to be underdog bets, and then I pick a guaranteed winner. Which, let's take a look at this, see what the Fearless division has, what the spreads are. See if there's any favorable. Everything's pretty heavily favored. Let's see, this is a nice, I mean, 80%, that's not a terrible. Yeah, put a bet on that. Still have one more bet to place. I think we're just gonna take our guaranteed win with VKV. Yeah, right now we are waiting for our next Daybreak day to really push some research. Our stage 2 we've been saving up for. We've been waiting for stage 2 for some time. See if we have any. Still not enough to send out another APC's worth. 1250 has still been good to us. We've got our alliance and WR9, who has always been in this state. With two large active alliances, we're getting up there. 1205 is still the top power state in our immigration group. 1236, they have a ton of super bases. They'll be the 1236 INM and 1235 WNV are definitely going to be the top guilds, I would say, in our bracket here. We're sitting up here trying to get we always try to keep all of our players active. We want to score high so we can get the good alliance rewards for damage increase. Let's go ahead and do 5 giveaways right now. Let's run 5 to start. Let's get ASC in chat. ASC in chat. ASC in chat to be entered in the giveaway. Let's get that bot woken up. Who's going to be our first winner? Let's get that bot woke up so he can pick some names. We're doing 5 right now. stand by while we get the bot all squared away this morning. I don't think we're going to be able to send any we don't have any extra wings lying around. That's a big ask. But when we do hit 1,000 subscribers, we are going to give away some base skins and some other. Yeah, we got one of these base skins right here. We're gonna give away. We have extra the Neon Palace. Not sure if everybody's already got that one. That was an more easily to obtain skin. We have a little lucky dragon cub that we're gonna give away once we hit 1K subscribers. Alright, let's see who that bot picks. Who's the bot gonna pick first? Drum roll. First winner, Andrase. Congratulations. You're our first winner. Got 4 more to go. Let's go. Who else is going to be picked? The bot is awake. Congratulations, Praven. Congratulations, Sub-Zero. Congratulations, Marcelo. And congratulations, Skitty Popple. Alright, should we pick 5 more? Should we just run another 5? Why don't we do 5 more? Let's switch it up. Let's get a 5 in the chat. 5 in the chat for the next 5. Let's get 5 in the chat. 5 in the chat if you want to have a chance to win. We're doing 5 more today since we got a nice crowd. can only win once. Congratulations, J. Lou. Congratulations, Frank. 3 more. Three more winners. Who's it going to be? Juan Daniel, congratulations. Two more winners left for today. Who's going to be our last lucky 2? Congratulations, Sashi. Who's going to be our final winner today? Final winner. Who's it going to be? Who's our final winner? Congratulations, D. Strooper is our final winner today. Congratulations to all the winners today. Appreciate you guys joining us. Hope you all make some smart and lucrative bets in the semifinals match. Make sure you get your bets in to get those extra coins. And you'll be seeing us on Saturday going up against WGS in what is going to be a great fight. I guarantee that. This will be a good matchup. We'll have a good stream. You can see us at 10:30 game time in our Oblivion match for Saturday. And thanks again for joining us today. And this is going to be RT Gaming signing out.